How did you even get this song?
No.
Like who
What's next?
What's going on, people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello, and welcome to Elite Talks Football. And yeah, man, this is another huge game. I am so excited, and I'm looking forward to this because last week, boy, oh boy, what a game that was. PSG 5, Bayern Munich 4. And in terms of the second leg tonight, it is going to be so difficult to predict which team is going to be facing Arsenal the Champions League final, because if you haven't known already, Arsenal beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 yesterday. They were in the Champions League final for the first time since 2006. So the second Champions League final as well in their history, and they're looking to end that drought. So would it be Bayern Munich or would it be PSG to face Arsenal in Budapest on the 30th of May 2026 at 8 p.m. kickoff here in the UK? We shall see. So I'm looking forward to this, and it's a good thing I didn't do a watch along yesterday, because honestly, that game, like, Arsenal won, but it was just kind of a boring game. It really was. So this game, it would not disappoint. Like, honestly, and listen, I know people are saying, "Oh, the two teams didn't defend this and that." But if you look at the difference between PSG's attack and Bayern Munich's attack, you will know, yeah, that those two teams are one of the best teams in the world right now. You know, and yes, PSG haven't won the league yet, but I believe they will do so. You know, and like I said last week, this game should have been the final. It should have been in the final. The fact that one of these giants is going to be out of the Champions League, you know, it's just crazy. So Bayern Munich, by the way, have not been in the Champions League final since COVID when they beat Paris Saint-Germain. You know what I mean? So Bayern Munich want to be in the final. Of course, PSG are looking to make it back-to-back Champions League finals for the first time in their history, because they've never done so. And don't forget, they're the holders because they've won it last season. So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this because the front four for both teams is going to be crazy. So yeah, so I'm just going to quickly read out the lineup for both teams. So let's start off with Bayern Munich, because they're the home team tonight. And by the way, last weekend, both of these clubs here rested players. You know, Bayern Munich got a 3-0 draw against Heidenheim or Heidenheim. PSG drew against Lorient 2-2. So both teams drew both of those games at home, but they did not lose. So yeah, they wasted players. So that's why even though they didn't win, at least the draw isn't that bad. Of course, Bayern Munich are still the champions, but for PSG, they're not yet. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, man. So let me just quickly read out the lineup for both teams. So let's start with Bayern Munich. So in goal, they got Manuel Neuer, who is 40 years old this year, as usual. Then they got Stanic as a right back, Lamina as a left back, Tar and David Upamecano as the two centre backs. Then they got Paslovic and Joshua Kimmich in the two pivot. And then the front four, my God. Luis Diaz on the left, Michael Lise on the right wing, of course, Musiala in the 10, and Harry Kane up top. Now, this front four, I mean, combined, like, score 100 goals in for Bayern Munich and all in the Bundesliga is absolutely crazy. So yeah, that front four is just going to be crazy, man. It really is. So I'm looking forward to that one. In terms of PSG, unchanged from that 5-1 win against against Bayern Munich last week. So Sané starts in goal. We've got Nuno Mendes as a left back, Zai Emery as a right back, Pacho and Marquinhos as a two pivot. Then we've got Fabian Ruiz and Vitinha, um, in the pivot. And then João Neves is looking like he's playing in the 10. So the front four tonight of PSG is João Neves in the 10, Kvaratskhelia on the left wing, Doué on the right wing, and Usa Dembele up top. So that attack of Luis Diaz, Michael Elise, Musiala, and Harry Kane versus João Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Doué. Boy, it's going to be so tasty. It really is. So I'm looking forward to this, man. So, guys, yeah, man, what's your thoughts on the lineup? And if you guys got your score predictions, then do let me know in the chat right now. If you think PSG are going to win, let me know. If you think Bayern Munich is going to win, then in fact, let me actually do a poll on it. Let's see here. So, who 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 will face Arsenal? Who will face Arsenal in the UEFA Champions League final? Oh, sorry, I've spelled champions wrong. Would it be Bayern Munich? Or would it be let's see, I'll just spell Paris Saint-Germain before I forget. So oops, sorry, Paris Saint-Germain create. All right, so I'm just gonna put it over here. There we go. All right, guys. So I've done a poll for you guys tonight. So as you can see, somewhere, if I can point it out, I can't even point it out. Yeah, just over here, in the on the bottom right of your on the bottom right of your screen, which team? I mean, who will face also the Champions League? If you think it's Bayern Munich, put 1 in the chat, and if you think it's Paris Saint Germain, then put 2 in the chat, and then I will close the poll before the kickoff. So that is the poll up for you guys tonight. So do let me know which team you think will face Arsenal for the Champions League final on the 30th of May in Budapest, because for me, so difficult to predict. It really is. It's just that if I have to pick one team that will face Arsenal in the Champions League, it's going to have to be PSG. It really does, because I mean, I don't know, man. It's just that it's so tough to predict because Bayern Munich at home. I mean, Bayern Munich at home, that atmosphere, man. In fact, it's a good thing that Bayern Munich, every second leg is at home, because if it wasn't, then boy. But if I have to choose one to go through, I was thinking of Paris Saint Germain, but then I thought to myself, I think it might be Bayern Munich, because they're at home. Like, oh, it's so tough to predict. I don't know what the score prediction is, because I think it's going to be a high scoring game. But if I have to pick one, I'm just about go for Bayern Munich, because they're at home and the atmosphere is just going to be crazy. Like 70,000 people at the Allianz Arena in Germany. Like, yeah, as soon as the goal goes in, there will be music, there will be celebrations like they did against Real Madrid. So, yeah, man, if I have to pick one, just one, I have to go for Bayern Munich. I'm gonna have to go for Bayern Munich. So, yeah. This is because because I yeah, I'm pretty surprised Charlene is live on a YouTube channel, because she usually goes live to do only Arsenal. But the fact that she is doing the live stream for this game, it's really strange. But I'll have a listen to what she says. But this is an unexpected watch along. But there we go. Right. Oh, 1 sec. No, let me not go full screen yet, because I know they were gonna reset it. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. Focus shift to city. Yep. There we go. Now let me just lower this a bit, because I don't any loud music. But yeah, man. This is it, man. The last semi-final of this season's Champions League. So it's just like I said, it's such a shame that this is not in the final. This should have been in the final. and that would have been a proper final. Like, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, like I said, one of those giants will be out. One of them will be out. So we'll see, man. We'll see who's gonna be happy, and we'll see which team will be heartbroken. So yeah, man, it's all prayers and yeah, we'll see, man. We shall see. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, oh yeah, before I continue, I'd like to say I never thought I said this, but Arsenal, they were in the Champions League final, and yeah, they deserve to be there because they're unbeaten in the Champions League, conceded 6 goals, which is crazy. Um, yeah, had a few draws, but they were in the Champions League final. They deserved it. So I know also fans would be watching this and thinking, if I think, yeah, I think us if after I think Arsenal fans, if I have to ask them which rather they face, I think they will rather face Bayern Munich because they know that Luis Enrique is the best tactician um, manager in the world. So whereas Vincent Company does have that experience, but I just don't know, man. I really do not know. But we shall see what happens. But yeah, so yeah, they beat Atletico Madrid 1-0. Atletico Madrid, I think they may be robbed, but they just weren't good yesterday. They just sat back. They were just their attack was just poor. Like they just did nothing, absolutely nothing. So it is what it is, man. So once you don't take your chances, especially when Saliba made that mistake, then yeah, you just don't deserve to be in the finals. So there you go. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, the light show is happening at the Allianz. The stadium will be packed because it's a huge game. And like I said, Harry Kane, Musiala, Michael Lisa, Luis Diaz versus João Neves, Dembele, Due, Cavaschinho as well. That attack is going to be that attack is going to be something special to watch. It really is. So yeah, it is what it is, man.
What is it? I thought you'd like some apples. The neighbors brought them over for us. Well, why on earth is it so dark in your room? It can ruin your eyesight. What's going on? Mom can't see. That notebook you found originally belonged to me.
So yeah, there you go. So this is the road to Budapest. So Arsenal will be the away team for the final, as the left-hand side will be the home team. So it's either gonna be PSG or Bayern Munich. So yeah. So yeah, man. Let me see what she's saying. One sec.
What's the best way to describe these? See? Just answer my question. I didn't choose you. Don't you see this is all just an accident? You actually thought you were chosen because you're so smart or something. Don't be so vain. It just happened to fall around you and you just happened to pick it up. And that's all there is to it. That's why I wrote the instructions in English, the most popular language in the universe. Then why did you drop it in the first place? You need to look out specific instructions. So don't try to tell me this was an accident. You're asking me why? I did it because I was bored. The truth is, gee, I haven't got much to do these days. Most of the time, we're either taking naps or gambling. If you take the time to write names in your death, they'll be able to just laugh at you.
True.
Even if you wrote the name of another Shinigami, it'd be pointless because they would die. And since we live in the Shinigami realm, it brings us no amusement to kill those in the human world either. So I figured I'd have more fun if I made that myself. Anyway, I'm surprised at how many names you've written. But I I want to know why you only know the cause of death for that guy who was hit by the truck. If you get down the cause of death, the victim dies of heart attack. And that's probably the best thing about the death penalty. You see, I've already exhausted the list of the most major criminals. Eventually, I'll get you rid of them all. That's the point of doing that.
Okay, cool. Right. Maybe okay, guys. Well, I've listened to my friend, and she said that she just wanted to know who's gonna face Arsenal. So you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, man. Oh, did I mute? Okay, no, it's solely the thing that I muted. But there you go. Right. Let me just take some things out because I don't need them anymore. Let me take this off. Let me take this off. Cool. All right. There you go. All right then. The red and white flags. The red and white scarf is all over Bayern Munich, and we can see the cameras all the Bayern Munich fans because they are home and they want to be in the Champions League final for the first time since 2020. You know, COVID, and Anti Flick was the manager, funnily enough, and he's no longer here. So yeah, man, it's going to be up against loser weekend. By the way, PSG have before the first leg, PSG have never ever beaten Bayern Munich, and they've already done it once. So could they go do back to back against Bayern Munich? We shall see, man. We shall see. So yeah, I don't know what that word says, but I'm just gonna guess that let's be in the final now because I know that finale means final in German language. So I don't know what the rest of it is, but I'm just gonna guess is let's be let's get let's win to be in the final or something like that. So in fact, I'm gonna pause it, yeah. I'm just gonna pause it and just see and just do the translate so that I'll be able to understand what it means. So let's have a look. So SCHIESST UNSINS shoot us into the final. Okay. Okay, so shoot us into the final. I mean, I don't know what that means, but okay. Unless the players want the fans to shoot them to the final, maybe that's what it means. So yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, cool. All right. The famous stairs at the Allianz Arena. Both players are coming out, and here comes the Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique, and there's the Paris fans who are on the top level of the Allianz because that's the away fans. So you have to go all the way top to go to the away end. So yeah, man, it's crazy, crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. Looking forward to this. Manuel Neuer versus Stanisic, Harry Kane, Musiala, Michael Lisa, Luis Diaz versus João Neves, Wissa Dembele, Desiree Doué, and Cavaschinha as the front four of both teams. Yeah, man. It's just great to see, man. Great to see. In fact, let me answer this question. Yeah, like the commentator said, the winners, it's just so tough to predict. It really is. Like, it could be Bayern Munich, it could be Paris Saint-Germain. Like, just, I just wish this game was in a final, you know? It's just so annoying. So annoying that this is in a final. Boy, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, man. So it comes both teams. Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain. Two teams who done so well in the first leg, 5-4, before PSG could have a comfortable scoreline. But Bayern Munich didn't give up. They really didn't give up, and that's why they are champions. So yeah, man. So who's gonna be in the final against Arsenal? And so there could only be one team. So one team is going to suffer a heartbreak. Another team is going to be celebrating to be in Budapest in Hungary for the Champions League final, 30th of May, which is in 24 days' time. So 3 weeks and 3 days. Sorry, 3 weeks and wait, 24 days. Yeah, so 3 weeks and 3 days. Yeah, to be exact. So there you go. So yeah, man, the famous Champions League song is loud, and yeah, both teams are focused, and this it will be the last time that these teams will be hearing the Champions League music, but one team will hear it one more time in Budapest on Friday. So yeah, but yeah, man, and here comes Vincent Company, the Bayern Munich manager, and he's on his way to well, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Is he going to shake Vincent Company's hand? Okay. Because I was thinking Luis Enrique is speaking to the officials, but I'm like, Vincent Company wants to shake his hand, and yeah, he already did. So, okay, that's good. But yeah, man, Harry Kane is looking to reach his second ever Champions League final because he did it with Tottenham in 2019 and he lost. So he's looking to do it. He's looking to do it for the second time. And yeah, man. Um and now he Kane really wants to be in the Ballon d'Or shoutouts. He really does. So yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. So yeah, man. I already told you guys what the lineup is, and there you go. So the bench is Kim, Goetzka, Nicholas Jackson, Ben Davis, Bishop, E2, and yeah, another goalkeeper. And here comes the captains, Marquinhos for PSG and Manuel Neuer for Bayern Munich. So they're doing another game of coin flip, and whoever gets it right will be deciding which teams will be attacking. So yeah. All right. So here comes the PSG lineup. It's only one change, I should say. So the back four, I think Zayami didn't start that game, so that's only one change. So there we go. But yeah, okay, looks like Fabio Ruiz is in the 10. Okay. But yeah, the front three still the same thing. So yeah. On the bench for PSG, we've got so many. Brian Bracchiola, Duo Fernandez, Leo Fernandez, Link, Gazero, Mamos, Lucas. Yeah, so many. So many. But people on the bench, man. But yeah, let me just do half. I mean, I mean, do you know what I'm hoping for? I'm I'm hoping that this game goes to extra time or penalties because I don't want this game to end in 90 minutes. I just don't. I really don't want this game to end. So if we could if this game could end level after 90 minutes and then we go into extra time and penalties, then I'll accept that. I really would. Of course, many people won't accept it, but for me, I just want this game to start. All right, guys. So the game has now kicked off. Both teams, well, one team is in the traditional kit, which is Bayern Munich. For Paris Saint-Germain, they're all in black. They are all in black, which is their fourth kit, by the way. So there we go. Is Nuno Mendes. PSG on the attack already. There's we do a. Oh yeah, Brighton have got Arsenal, and Brighton knocked out Arsenal in the FA Cup. So I would love if Brighton could get a result against Arsenal because second place takes you to automatic qualification for the Champions League. So yes, Chelsea will all into the Champions League, but we want to make sure that we automatically qualify rather than just be in the playoffs and this and that. So yeah. So yeah, there's Manuel Neuer. So it looks like Paris Saint-Germain will be shooting from right to left, and Bayern Munich will be shooting from left to right. And there's Cavaschini, who, by the way, scored 6 knockout goals in 6 games, which is crazy, man. So, yeah. I mean, if there's any club, I mean, if any club wants to get their hands on Cavaschini, then you did the right thing. You did the right thing. So, yeah. Um, Cavaschini, there's Udue. He goes down. The referee says, "Get up." And there's Michael Lise, a superstar. He goes down again. The referee says, "Play on." Looks like he wants this game to continue. Have I? Okay, cool. Oh, let me before I forget. Before I forget. Right, here comes Cavaschini. He has all the space. Can he pick someone out? And he scores! Usa Dembele! 2.5 minutes into the game. And it's PSG who lead the tie. It is 1-0 to the holders. It's 6-4 Navigate. And I did tell you guys that we're going to see an early goal because we saw that last week. We saw it last week. And now we've seen it today. 2.5 minutes in, it is Bayern Munich 0, PSG 1, and PSG leads 6-4 on aggregate. What a start to the holders. But for Bayern Munich, they need at least 2 or 3 goals to stay in this competition. But what a start for PSG. Kvaratskhelia, look at this, gets an assist, and the defender for PSG for Bayern Munich is just poor. Really is poor. Like, look at the gap between both their wing backs and both their full backs. They just left so much space, and Manuel Neuer had no chance. No chance of saving that. Absolutely no chance. Brilliant face from Dembele. So yeah, man. PSG lead 1-0, and oh boy, what a start, man. What a start for Paris Saint-Germain. Oi, I mean, I did say that PSG could be in the final, but it's not done yet. It's not done yet because remember, Bayern Munich doesn't give up. They really don't. But what a start for PSG. My days. My days. So yeah, there you go. Let me go and change the title now. Wow, Usa Dembele, of all people, put silences Allianz Arena because there was so much noise. So much noise. So yeah, boy, I mean, if PSG, like Bayern Munich, need to be careful because if they let this aggregate score line, if they concede like an aggregate score line of like 3 or more, then yeah, the game is done. The game is done. So like I said, Bayern Munich need at least 2 or more goals in order for them to stay in this competition because they're in trouble right now. Like when you concede early and you're away from home and when you silence the crowd, boy. But it's not done yet, man. It is not done yet. So let's see if Bayern Munich can respond the way they did in the first leg. Here comes Lamar for Bayern Munich. Pacho did really well defensively up against them. Michael Lise. Well, Patrick goes down and the referee gives a free kick to PSG. And Lamar fouls him. Right, right, right. So Sandsnorf was the ball. Okay, it looks like the ball was out of play. Luis Enrique is drinking some well-deserved H2O. I mean, yeah, I mean, he can relax just a little bit, because his team are 1-0 up. Here comes Cavaskinier. So far, PSG have been dominating this game. Elise goes down, and that's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich. And yeah, it's going to be a yellow card. So, yeah. So a yellow card already, 7.5 minutes, you know. Yes, yeah, it's not the first one, but the second one. Let's see. There, yeah, new remember it's clearly fouls Elise. So yeah, Nuno Mendes doesn't like the decision, but for me, yeah, it is a yellow. Clearly fouled Elise, Nuno Mendes there. So yeah, Joshua Kimmich leads it to Michael Elise. He crosses it and, well, off target. Goal kick to PSG. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at Lamar just ball watching, and like nobody went to close Cavaskinier down, even Dembele as well. Like the fullbacks was just leaving the attackers wide open, wide open. So boy, and and I keep saying that you give players that much space on the ball, you're likely going to be in trouble. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah. There's Dembele. All right, cool. Oh, no, yeah. Elise. Vitinha wins it back. Dembele has now produced 19 goals in all competitions. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Luis Diaz on the ball. Howie, okay, well, I think Kane might be an offside there. So yeah. My day, 16 GA and 15 Champions League games. This boy is special, man. Absolutely special. He really is. He's the kind of left winger that can get to everybody's team, especially the top one. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, big up to I don't know who this name is, but I'm just gonna say hi. Big up to you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you let me know which team you support, because I usually ask my new the people that um people who are new to my channel which team they support, so that I'll be able to know. Michael Lise, Harry Kane shot is blocked by Nuno Pacho, I should say. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It's nice to see some new people in my channel. Kvaratskhelia clearly pulled off his shirt, and he's clearly gonna get himself PSG a free kick. Look at the skill from Kvaratskhelia. Oh my days. That is a proper left winger there. A proper left winger. He's a joy to watch, man. He really is. He really is. Mendes. Manuel Neuer. Well, Pacho misses the header. Michael Lise on the ball. And it's still Elise. And it's still Elise. Can he pick someone out? Or is it going to be a goal kick to PSG? Michael Elise is not happy. He wanted the corner, but the assistant said no, goal kick. Let's have a look. Oh, I mean, I think the assistant may get this correct. I feel like Elise did get the last touch. So yeah. I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Pacho, Joshua Kimmich, Musiala, Michael Lise. Bayern Munich are still yet to have any attempts in this game so far. I think. I think they already had. I don't know if they have either 0 or 1. Do I can't remember, but yeah. Michael Lise, Musiala. Well, Michael Lise there. Oh, oh, Luis Diaz wins the ball really well. And it's still Luis Diaz. Can he pick someone out? And it's Elise, and he goes, well, Pacho or Nuno Mendes with a brilliant defending there. Now Kvaratskhelia on the ball. Bayern Munich have really got to be careful now. And it's still Kvaratskhelia. Can he pick someone out? Or is a triangle, but it's going to be a corner to PSG. All right, cool. Yeah. My, yeah. Oops, someone is done. It might be Musiala. And this does look good. Musiala is down for Bayern Munich. Let's hope he's okay. So let's see what happened. I think, yeah, Michael Elise had a chance, but really good block there from Pacho. And then Vitinho gets the ball. Okay, looks like Musiala was okay, which is good to see. Really good to see. All right. So this is going to be the first corner of the game tonight. Or they take it short. Dembele and it's a clear Musiala, Icolise. Well, he doesn't get there, but Vitinha does. The pass accuracy is kind of close. 76 for Bayern Munich, 77 for PSG. So just a 1% difference. As we do a patch. Oh, Mendes. PSG are really frustrating Bayern Munich at the moment tonight. Joshua Kimmich. And who's going to get the foul? I think it might be Bayern Munich's foul. Michael Elise just slipped. Oh, it's PSG's fault. Anyway, goes down. Nothing. Tar. Stanic. Elise just managed to keep that in. Then he fouls Nuno Mendes, and that's going to be a free kick. And Nuno Mendes has been locking up like Michael Elise so far tonight. Yeah, Nuno Mendes, man, like he's one of the best left backs in the world right now. Proper defender there, proper defender. Bayern Munich Bayern Munich will get themselves a free kick. I mean, in terms of this game, it's not like the same as last week, so it's kind of a bit disappointing. But this is the second leg, and the pressure's on Bayern Munich right now because, like I said, they need 2+ goals in order for them to stay in the Champions League. Otherwise, it, otherwise they would have been in the Champions League final since 2020. Gavaskin, well, he's gonna leave the Fabian Ruiz, I should say. Okay. Were you were you able to can will you were you able to name okay were you able to Oh, here comes PSG, and since your look at Lise. Oh, that is poor. But Luis Diaz, Sue Luis Diaz, the cross comes in, and it's Pacho that clears it. The cross comes in, couldn't find Harry Kane. So far, Harry Kane has kind of a bit quiet in this game. I don't think he had. I don't think Harry Kane has much of the ball in the first half. But Luis Diaz, that's really good. Oh, I think that was the first chance, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, Luis Diaz is just encouraging the crowd to go loud. But brilliant skill there from Luis Diaz, and unfortunately, his shot puts it over. So yeah, well, Sanders off distribution just puts it over. Oh, Harry Kane, is he onside? No, he's not. He is not onside. So there you go. So disappointment for Harry Kane. Let's have a look. Yeah, just a tag bit of side there from Harry Kane. All right, cool. Mendes, Kvaratskhelia. What is out? PSG foul. All right, 22. Well, halfway through to the first half, Bayern Munich nil, Paris Saint Germain 1. Ousmane Dembele scored 2.5 minutes into the second leg of the Champions League semi final, and yeah, they lead 6-4 in aggregate, and yeah, they just this game may not be entertained like the first leg, but if PSG know what they have to do, then so be it. So be it. So yeah. Well, Nuno Mendes. Yeah. All right. Uh, cool. Musiala. Well, Vitinha wins the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes. It's raining in Munich. Well, when it rains, it pours, and it looks like even the weather is just not happy in Munich tonight. So yeah, because the weather is like, wait, well, 1-0 down. Let me just pour some rain, man. So yeah, brilliant, brilliant. But yeah, Bayern Munich's attack have been a little bit poor. Okay, 3 attempts, no shots on target. Only one for PSG. That was the goal early on. Mendes. Oh, he goes down. Well, the referee says play on. Bayern have been disappointing so far. Yeah, they have. They have. Well, before the foul goes in, Nuno Mendes, oh, that doesn't look good at all. And he's still down. Let's see what's happened. I think Cooper Meccano is lucky not to get a yellow card because there was a clear contact on Nuno Mendes there. So I believe PSG will get themselves a free kick. So Ian Robin there, the former Bayern Munich player, and he also played for Chelsea as well. He's at the game. Kimmich. Kane. Michael Olise on the ball. Michael Olise. Oh. Well, he tried to curl it to find the top corner, but unfortunately, it's off target. Again, that would be another attempt without a shot on target for Bayern Munich. Oh, I think it took a bit of deflection. So is that going to be a corner to Bayern Munich? Oh, what's happening here? Oh God. Oh, one sec, guys. The game just stopped for a moment. Oh God. I don't like this, man. I really don't. Even the stream is a bit frozen. I don't know what's going on now. Oh God. This is, oh boy, every single time. Just every single time, man. Don't know what the hell is going on. All right. Cool. Okay, we're back. We're back. Cool, 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 cool. Because I'm like, what's going on? There we go. Right. Go to this one. All right. Kimmich. Oh, is that handball? The referee says yes. The Bayern Munich players really want the way. I think. Wait, what? What? Wait, the Bayern. Wait, did the? I'm hearing the referee gives PSG a free kick. Wait, what is going on? Wait, let me just see. Let me just see. Yeah, I mean, his arm was out. That for me, that's a handball, and that should have been. Yeah, for me, that was a handball. I think the referee get this one wrong. I'm sorry. That should have been a free kick to Bayern Munich. I'm sorry. That's shocking. That is a shocking decision. No second yellow card for Nuno Mendes. Oh yeah. Because he got a yellow card earlier when he fouled Olise. I tell you what, Nuno Mendes is lucky, man. He is so lucky. Because for me, that was definitely a handball, and that should have been a free kick to Bayern Munich. Sorry. Sorry. We will. Despite. All right. Luis Diaz. 30 minutes on the clock. Still Luis Diaz. He loses for the space. PSG won an offside. Well, Zaimri did well defending, but Bayern Munich are still on the ball. Oh, Sandoval. Oh, is that a penalty? And again, the referee says no. Oh, wow. Now, this is really not. I think I think for me, that's surely got to be a penalty. Surely. Because the referee didn't give a handball for Nuno Mendes. Now, surely this has got to be a penalty. Let's have a look. Yeah, look. Look. Look, that is a penalty all day long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is a penalty. That is a penalty to Bayern Munich. Sorry. That's a penalty all day long. I'm sorry. They're almost out. It was in an unnatural position. For me, that's a penalty. Sorry. If the referee, if for me, that's a pen. Sorry. Yeah, even the owners are not happy. Even Vinicius and company is furious, and he still doesn't give it. Oh my lord! I'm oh PSG are lucky, man. They are so lucky. I'm sorry. That is a penalty all day long. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That is a penalty. Yeah, even my group chat is saying it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is a penalty. PSG free kick. So Stanisic is got a yellow card. Oh, what a save from Manuel Neuer. Wow, what a save that was. Wow. Oh, what a save. I think that might be Pacho's shot. Or actually, no, it's Cavaschinho. My bad. My bad. My bad. What a save that is for Manuel Neuer, because if that would have gone in, my days, Bayern Munich would have been in so much trouble. So much trouble. Wait, Manuel Neuer, what's going on now? Okay, well, I think Manuel Neuer is encouraging the fans. Okay, that makes sense. Now, okay. Oh, she's leaving. Okay. Okay, well, bye, Charlene. Bye, I'll speak to you later. 100% considering they gave pens in other competitions. Exactly. How is that not a penalty low? Exactly. Clear handball. That Jao never. Oh, sorry. Exactly, Kaz. Clear handball from Jao Neves. Oh, Neves. How is that not a penalty? Even I'm saying the same thing. Even I'm saying the same thing. Sorry, that is a penalty all day long. Sorry. that is a penalty all day long. If it was in a penalty area, that would have been given as well. I mean, if it was in a penalty area, I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is, man. Like, don't get me wrong, if and that would have allowed, this game to go back, you know, and let this aggregate scoreline be, just be one instead of two. Sorry, that is a penalty all day long. What's this? Don't know it's even that. Oh, Nuno Mendes should be off. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Even my group chats agree with me. In fact, one person said, oh, I can't even find it. One person said to me that 100%, considering they gave pens in all the other matches for the same thing. Exactly, exactly. I don't know how on earth that is not a penalty to Bayern. That is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. That is definitely a penalty all day long. Oh, sorry. Let me just lower this volume a bit. All right. 8 more minutes to go, people. Sorry, Upamecano edits it away. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing if I haven't done so already. So, yeah. So, it looks like it might be PSG in the final, but it's not done yet. It is not done yet. Nuno Mendes is lucky not to get. What's this? Oh, just handball. Clear ball from Zhao. Retrieve handball from Bayern Munich. God. So yeah, clear hand. Oh, let me also how on earth serve that is exactly. Even Twitter saying it. One person is saying how on earth that is not a penalty. No sec yellow card. Look at this, yeah. Let me show you guys, yeah. Look at this, yeah. You see the first picture, yeah. How I mean the arm was out and he touched the hand and touched the arm. So yeah, so for me, Nuno Mendes should have been sent off. Look at this, people. João Neves, is it? Yeah, look at this. João Neves, arm out, the same thing that Nuno Mendes did, and it was inside the penalty box. So for me, that should have been a sec yellow for João Neves, no, for Nuno Mendes, and for João Neves, that should have been they should have got themselves a penalty. I'm sorry, man. Like it's just crazy. It really is crazy. Robbery, man. Like it's not the biggest robbery, but for me, Bayern Munich got robbed. They got robbed. They've got robbed. And Vincent Company deserved. He deserves to get angry. He deserves to get angry. By UEFA standards, isn't that a pen? Let me just listen. Yeah, look at this. There. There. Well, there you go. According to the FLA laws, if the ball directly hits your hand from a teammate's clearance, well, I don't know, man. Anyway, Luis Diaz, well, he loses the ball. Yeah, clear handball, man. Sorry. For me, that's a penalty. That is a penalty. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anyway, we got 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time until half time. And yeah, there's going to be some talking points. Dembele scored early in 2.5 minutes to make it 2-0. I mean, sorry, 1-0 on the night. 6-4 in aggregate. Manuel Neuer made a really great save to deny PSG's second goal, which of course carries goodness header. But then the big talking point is that yes, Musiala missed a chance and puts it over, but Nuno Mendes should have got himself a second yellow card and should bow. Oh, saved by Stanisov and cleared by Fabio Ruiz, and should yeah, at least say he's poor tonight. He was poor. Like his like his shooting wasn't that good, and his decision making was good. But I thought, but listen, it's not only Michael Lise. Like Harry Kane, he has been, and like I don't have I seen Harry Kane do anything in the so far in this game, because he has gone like a ghost. Like it's just crazy, man. Musiala was poor, Luis Diaz is poor, like Bayern's whole attack is poor. So, but let's see what they can do. The cross comes in and nobody's there. But yeah, where was I? So yeah, should Nuno Mendes get himself a second yellow card? Absolutely. Should that have been a penalty to Bayern Munich after João Neves hits him on the hand? I mean on the arm? Yes. So there you go. All right, let me grab a drink of water. Ah, excuse me. Dembele. Michael Elise. Elise. Fabio Ruiz did really well. Like PSG's defense has been solid tonight. They're just making Bayern Munich's attack look absolutely dreadful. Just dreadful, man. Elise. Musiala, can he shoot? And it's saved by Stanisov. Another chance for Bayern Munich to go level in the night and to let the scoreline go from 2-1. Luis Diaz. Oh! Musiala. Sorry, I thought it was Diaz. Chance of the chance of the chance for Bayern Munich. Can they still kind of put it in the back of the net? Oi. Like I said, Bayern Munich need to score 2 or more goals in order for them to stay in this competition, because PSG was like, if we could get an early goal, then and just sit back and allow PSG on the ball, then we could win. And that's exactly what PSG are doing right now. They scored an early goal, they just sat back, allowed Bayern Munich to have the ball, and yeah, it just Bayern Munich haven't been at it tonight. They've just been very, very disappointing tonight. Very disappointing. Pacho. I mean, sorry, Upamecano, Michael Elise, Joshua Kimmich, Musiala. Oops, pardon me. Musiala, no, no, no. Again, Musiala, man, he's been poor, man. His attempts has just been really, really poor, man. All right, there's going to be 2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. Safanov, well, once again, his distribution just poor. boy. Well, kind of skinny up puts it off target. I mean, off out of play. So by Kimmich. Well, he puts it out for PSG throw in. One minute to go. What's this? Okay. Michael Elise. PSG are looking, sorry, Bayern Munich are looking to get a goal on a stroke of half time so that they could, with a bit of pressure on PSG. Michael Elise, Fabio Ruiz clears out of play. Perisic. Well, Pacho, really good block there. When Fabio Ruiz tried to do it, but he couldn't. Well, Kimmich goes down. Now, okay, Karaskinic gets himself a yellow card. Yeah, Musiala's stunk out. Yeah, Musiala's been poor, man. The whole of Bayern Munich's attack was poor. Like Harry Kane didn't have any shots. Musiala just just awful when it comes to his shooting. Michael Lise, tried a bit of dummy there, but his end product was poor. Luis Diaz as well tried the skills, but his end product was poor. And it's wide for someone. Who is it? Oh, it's Tar with a chance. And the Bayern Munich fans cannot believe it. They simply cannot believe it. All right. So, guys, halftime at the Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich 0, Paris Saint-Germain 1. And it's PSG who leads 6-4 on aggregate. And an early goal from Uza Dembele, 2.5 minutes into the game, was the only goal that scored. I mean, the other chance where Kvaratskhelia had the shot that was brilliantly saved by Manuel Neuer. And that's basically it. In terms of Bayern Munich, they've been very disappointing, very disappointing. But I think I feel like there's going to be some talking points. Should Nuno Mendes get his second yellow card after after the ball hit him on his arm? And also, should Bayern Munich get themselves a penalty after João Neves, after the ball hit João Neves' arm in an unnatural position? That's going to be the big talking point. But other than that, Musiala was poor. Luis Diaz was poor. Michael Olise was poor. Harry Kane did absolutely nothing in this game. Like, the whole of Bayern Munich was disappointing, but it has to be for PSG because Luis Diaz's tactics was, try and get an early goal, sit back, allow them the ball, and just make sure that we don't concede. And that's what PSG are doing. So you got to big up Luis Enrique. He knows what he's doing, and he's a tactical genius. So big up to him. So yeah, 1-0 to PSG, 6 on aggregate, and there you go. So yeah, Dembele scored. Doué, apart from Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, I thought Doué haven't seen much of him on the ball, but like for me, it's on Bayern Munich to do something. Like PSG, like they get another goal, then it's game over the way I see it. So there we go. But I thought their defense was really good tonight. Salinsov made a really big save to deny Musiala, I think it was. Other than that, his distribution was poor. I thought Pacho was really good. Nuno Mendes definitely locked up Michael Olise. João Neves in the midfield was good. Vitinho as well. Who else played on the right wing? I forgot. Let me just have a look. Who played? Yeah, Zayemi as well. Marquinhos. Like the whole of the midfield. Like PSG was just so good tonight. That was really good. So there we go. But yeah, people, I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and then after that, the second half for the Bayern Munich versus PSG game will happen. So do not go anywhere, people. I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, guys. We're back, and it's time for the second half. Bayern Munich 0, Paris Saint-Germain 1, 6-4 to the French team on aggregate. And yeah, Bayern Munich, they need 2+ goals to stay in this competition. Otherwise, it will be another year without being in the Champions League final. And PSG will make it back-to-back for the first time in their club's history. So there we go. So yeah, I've seen the analysis for the first half. They said that the Nuno Mendes should have been a second yellow card, which is fine. But the second one, it looks like that it wasn't a penalty because it hit, the teammate. Well, there was no Bayern Munich player that had that shot. It was the PSG teammate that did it. So maybe the rule is that if the ball hits your hand, but the shot was from your teammate, then that is not a penalty. So maybe that quite makes sense, but I just wish that it wasn't that kind of a rule anymore. So maybe, because I don't know, I never heard of this rule before. I really haven't. Oh, what's going on? All right, here we go. So yeah, that must be the rule. I just seen it. So, but for me, that should have been a penalty still. That should have been a penalty. By the way, guys, I'm watching the Brighton Arsenal game in the WSL, and yeah, it's currently 1-1. Of course, Ruben Moy scored an equalizer, and yeah, all we can hope for is for Arsenal to drop points. So yeah, so that we can automatically get second place. Oh, big up to you, Wastbolt07. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a weird call because I just think for me that should have still been a handball. Like whether a shot comes from uh, um either from the opposition or from the same teammates, like it is kind of a weird. Like for me, I that honestly, I just don't know these rules anymore. I don't know what's a penalty. I don't know what's a handball. I just don't know what's a foul. I don't know what's a yellow card or red card. Like I really do not know. Honestly, do not know. But yeah, you're right, man. What's but it's just kind of a weird decision, man. Like I'm confused. Big up to How Sawi 11. Thank you for joining me. Saying Chelsea are dead. You're right, bro. You are right. We are dead. We're finished, bro. And the fact that also in the Champions League final, where Chelsea were in 9th place, it just tells you everything you need to know about this club from top to bottom. And until these owners, leave the club immediately, then nothing will change. We'll be in the same position as we was so many times. So yeah, man, you are right, man. We are dead, and I'm just embarrassed and ashamed as a Chelsea fan the way that we are right now. I'm just embarrassed right now because we should have been at least challenging for the title with the amount of money that we spend. But what do? We just keep wasting money after money after money. And then when you look at our league position, it just, it doesn't make any sense. And like I said, Enzo Maresca, I didn't want him sacked. And that's why for me, him letting him go was the one decision. It really was the one decision. Because Enzo Maresca, yes, he called out saying that it's been the worst 24 hours of his life. But I do understand. He clearly wanted a centre back. He clearly wanted a goalkeeper. He just clearly wanted a winger that could just, that can fit in Enzo Maresca's system. What did they do? Instead of getting we didn't get Mike Mayer because all of a sudden, we just don't to pay the club will come and this and that. Xavi Simons wanted to come, but we said no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Xavi Simons wanted to come. What do we decided to do? Oh no, Palmer, let's buy Buonanotte on loan, this and that. And look what happened. We decided to send him back to we decided to let him go to Leeds United on loan. Yeah, make that make sense. Yeah, clearly wanted centre back. What do? Oh, we internal solutions. We have Badiashile, we have Tosa, we have what do you call it? ready to a father, this and that. We still got defenders. We clearly won the centre back after Lever Cowell got an ACL after that Club World Cup final. You know, so yeah. In fact, not in the Club World Cup final, before the pre-season started, and after the Club World Cup, we heard we got an ACL. Clearly won the centre back, but no, Semenyo was available. You know, Rafael was available. Rodrigo was available. Nico Williams was available. Yeah. What do we decide to do? Oh, we're happy with Garnacho, this and that. It's just a joke, man. It really is a joke. Like, I'm just embarrassed and ashamed, man. I really am. And nothing will change at this club. Nothing will change. And I'm telling you guys right now, I've been saying this on the football terrace and I've been saying it on my channel. And people think, oh, I'm being too negative, this and that. That is crazy to say. I'm telling you this right now. We are like Tottenham right now because they sacked 2 managers and brought in a better manager than both of them. What do? We did the opposite. Yeah, we sacked Enzo Maresca, and then we brought in Leo Mousinho, who is way worse than Enzo Maresca, and Callum Mafag, yeah, who did one against Leeds, but in the Premier League still cannot get to win. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to go too much on Callum Mafag because he should have never been in the interim manager in the first place. But it's just a joke, man, from top to bottom, man. I don't know where we go from here, but we're just in the pits of hell, and we're just burn everything down from top to bottom, man. Because this club is my football club is it's just an embarrassment. It really is. Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Why did you all hire a PE teacher as a manager? It's like into intern running a corporation. For me, I don't know. I really do not know. I really do not know. You got to ask them because I don't understand. We decide to sack Enzo Maresca and bring in a PE teacher. Like make it make sense because it doesn't. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Just shocking. Oh, you're a United fan, by the way. Okay, big up to you. You scammed us with mounts. Why did you wait, what does that say? Sorry, I'm a United fan. You scammed us with mount. We did your in with Garnacho. I mean, maybe you wanted revenge and you got it. So fair enough. But listen, we like Garnacho for me wasn't the player that I wanted. I didn't rate him. And yeah, he's got to be the worst winger. In fact, I forgot to say this. Yes, was it yesterday? No, on Monday. Yeah, I want to say this. Yeah, Jesse Derry. Yeah, obviously, first of all, I wish him a speedy recovery because he got injured during our 3-1 loss against Forest, especially on the stroke of half time. Yeah, so he has been taken into hospital. So I wish him the best of luck. But guess what? Yeah, Jesse Derry, yeah, did more in 45 minutes, yeah, against Nottingham Forest than Garnacho did throughout the season. Yeah, Jesse Derry, yeah, decided, oh, I'm just gonna take players on. I'm just gonna find a way to get a shot, just to, just find a way to win us a penalty, because that's what he did. That's exactly what he did, and he was involved, and his passing in that game as well was superb, really superb. So the fact that an 18-year-old looked way better than Garnacho, and we spent 40 million on this guy, 40 million, yeah. Let that sink in, people. Jesse Derry, an 18-year-old, looking like a better winger than Garnacho and Jamie Giddens combined. It just shows you that, like, and this is why I keep saying, like our young players, but I don't need to allow our young players to be our best winger, because Esval, yeah, is our best right winger, yeah. Jesse Derry looking like our best left winger, and we spent 40 million on Garnacho, where there was other left wingers available. Even Mohamed Kudus, yeah, I'd love to sign him. What do we say? No, we've got Neto, we got this and that. I'm just lost for words, people. Like, honestly, it's just embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. Anyway, I've never seen so many head injuries. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true, because there was actually not once but twice. Like, it was well, I know it was Robert Sanchez and Morgan Gibbs right in the second half. what was it? Was it Jesse Derry and I've got the other player that had a collision. I really have forgotten, but all I know is that Robert Sanchez, Morgan Gibbs White, and Jesse Derry is the only ones I can remember. I can't remember the fourth one. In fact, let me just have a quick look. Let me just go on my phone real quick. Who also got the collision in that game? Let me just have a quick look. Because yeah, you're right, man. I can't remember the last time there was 2 collisions in one game. Like, let me have a look. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest injuries. Yeah, so Morgan Gibbs White. No, Palfitch saved. Morgan Gibbs. Wait, I just want to know. Morgan. Wait, who? Wait, so Jesse Derry and who else? Sorry. Yeah, I know Morgan. Okay, Clash. Okay, okay, Albert. Okay, that's another one. Okay, cool. So yeah, 4 players getting a collision. It's just crazy. Like I never seen that one before as well. So you're right, bro. You are right. So yeah, Morgan Gibbs White, Robert Sanchez, Jesse Derry, Zach Atchibot. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I also never saw that one before. So yeah, you're right, man. You are correct. What else are you guys saying? Um, I get it, bro. I was in the trenches too last season. Yeah, I mean, listen, like for me, yeah, like you're right, bro. Like last season, in fact, Howie, let me say this, yeah. Last season, I was laughing at Man United. Man United, because yeah, they were 15th last season. They lost a Europa League final to Tottenham, the worst Tottenham, yeah. And what did they decide to do? Yeah. You would have thought that Cunha, Embremo, Sesko, all of these players would not go to Man United because of not getting to Europe. But the reason why they did is because they know that Man United are the second biggest club in the country, you know, and they wanted to sign. So despite Man United finishing 15th, they got Sesko, they got Embremo, they got Cunha. They signed all of these players. What do we decide to do? Yeah, instead of signing some experienced players after we won the Club World Cup, the Conference League, and we go into the Champions League, what do we decide to do? Yeah, what do we decide to do? Garnacho, Liam Delap, yeah, João Pedro, who has been a really good signing for Chelsea this season. Yeah, who else? Hato, decent. Okay. Kvaratskhelia blocked, but saved by Namo Neuer. Who else have we signed this I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Buonanotte as well. On loan. For what? Yeah? For what? For what? Yeah, and then by the way, Buonanotte isn't even playing for Leeds United. He's not playing for Leeds United. Yeah, and then we decide to bring him up Mark Guru. Yeah, Kane goes down, but the referee says no penalty. Yeah, Mark Guru. Yeah, we brought him on loan for Sunderland. Then we decided to bring him back for what? For what? Second what? I mean, you are the second biggest club in England. If I said in a country, then my bad. My bad. Man United are the second biggest club in England because for me, Liverpool are first with the amount of trophies that they've won and the fact that they've equaled your league titles. I think for me, Liverpool are number 1 and then Man United are number 2. So yeah, sorry, I meant to say the second biggest club in England. So my bad. My bad. So, but also the fans do forgive me if I said United were the second biggest club in the country. So I meant to say England. So thank you for reminding me. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, they just knew that they want to go to Man United because even though they're not, even though you have one game a week, they just want to go because Man United is still a big club. Yeah, we're still a big club, and we are supposed to be signing players that wanted to come. Yeah, Osimhen wanted to come. Xavi Simons. Yeah, Mike Maignan wanted to come. But what do? We just said no. We're happy with Sanchez. We're happy with Garnacho. We're happy with Buonanotte. This and that. It's just a joke, man. It really is a joke. Even Gavier or something like that, or Jacquard wanted to come to Chelsea. What do we say? No, we're happy with our centre backs. Like, Honestly, like the only game I'm looking forward to, the only game, yeah, I'm focusing on is the FA Cup. Because if we do not win that, then Europe is definitely not happening next season. Because the league is done for me. I'm done with the league. Yeah, I know people say you should care about the league. I don't, because we're supposed to be getting Champions League football, but we are ninth or joint 11th. Yeah, Leeds United are 6 points, sorry, 5 points by my club. Newcastle, in fact, let me just take a look. Yeah, let me look at the table. Yeah, because I'm seeing, yeah, that if Chelsea continue to keep losing games, which you always do, we could be finishing in 16th by the end of the season. 16th, crazy. So yeah, look at this. Oh wait, let me 1 second. Elise, Musiala. Oh, the ball hit the referee there. There you go. So yeah, look at this. Yeah, Everton, yeah, and Fulham on the same points. So we're joint 11. Sunderland 1 point behind us. Newcastle 3 points behind us. Leeds and Palace 5 points behind us. Look at Nottingham Forest, a team that's in the relegation zone, are 6 points behind my club. 6 points. 6 points. Honestly, like we could, if we keep losing games, yeah, we could be 16th by the end of this season. 16th, and that would be even worse. Yeah, that would be even worse. Yeah, than finishing 12th. That would be even worse. In fact, this season is way worse than the Graham Potter era, because we keep breaking bad records. Yeah, 6 losses in a row. And we are lucky, yeah, that we didn't lose 6 league games in a row without scoring, because that could have been in our club's history, yeah. But we've lost 6 in a row for the first time since 1993, 33 years ago. The more we keep losing games, the more these records are going to be broken. And listen, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen these records be broken when we finish 12th. So this must be the worst season ever, and this goes back to the top. Because if we didn't sign Enzo Wesker, we'd have never been in a position in the first place. We could have gone on against PSG because we've already been in a Club World Cup, and we've already beaten big teams this season. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it, man. I really do not get it. Now, Man United is the biggest club in England. I mean, if you say so, like, it's your opinion. Like, sad is all straight at sad and stuff. I mean, if that's your opinion, then fair enough. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. If Liverpool fans say they're the biggest club in England, I get it. If Man United are the biggest club in England, then I also get it. So it is what it is, man. Chelsea won't finish 16th. Bro, it could happen. It could happen. Because if we keep losing games, yeah, because our next game is Liverpool away. Then we got Tottenham at home, and then we got Son in the way. Yeah. If we keep losing games and the teams that I mentioned below us win their game, then we will be 16th by the end of the season. And people say, oh, it cannot happen. Well, it will do. Yeah. Because if Everton, Newcastle, Leeds, Palace, Nottingham Forest, Fulham win their games, and we keep losing games, yeah, we could be in 16th, yeah, and it could happen. I'm not saying that it will, but it could happen because we keep losing games every single time. That game against Liverpool, I ain't confident because we are losing that game. We may score, but we're losing 3-1 because we like to concede 3 goals every single time. Every single time we like to concede 3 goals. So make sure you check out my prediction on Friday, because boy, you're gonna see what my score prediction is on that game. So there we go. Let me see what you say. 1 sec. I'm just okay. Liverpool will pump you, then you'll beat Spurs. Bro, listen, mate. Listen, you're gonna be very surprised when I tell you this. Chelsea are not being Tottenham on the when is that game? On the 19th, I think. Is it on the 19th? Yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. We are not being Tottenham at home. We are not. We are not being Spurs, because Robert De Zerbi, yeah. In fact, ever since, yeah, let me show you this stat. Ever since, yeah, Thomas Frank got sacked by Tottenham, we are the worst team in form. We are simply the worst. We are rock bottom. Yeah. Tottenham, yeah, have got 8 points out of 18 in the last 6 Premier League games. We got 0 points out of 18. Tottenham are in a better form in the last 6 Premier League games, or maybe ever since um, Thomas Frank got sacked than us. They're in a better position right now. So yes, I agree with you with the Liverpool. They will definitely beat us and they'll definitely destroy us. But that Tottenham one, I disagree. We are losing to Tottenham. Yeah. And I'm always confident in that game. Oh, what a save from Mauro Neuer. Oh. Seriously, Doué with a chance there, which was brilliantly saved. But yeah, we're not being Tottenham at home. Listen, if we do, then I'll be happy, but I'll be a bit surprised because Matisse even said we're not being Tottenham. Even Luis is not confident in that game, So for me, like some Chelsea fans may be confident, but for me, I ain't confident in that game. We are not being Tottenham at home, yeah? We are not. And when I said to Terry, yeah, that Tottenham are finally going to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, he said to me, oh, no, 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 no. That is crazy to say. Like I said, Tottenham in a better form than Chelsea. Yeah. So listen, we should beat Tottenham, but at this moment in time, we have a worse one of form than them. And in terms of our home form, we have not won a Premier League game at Stamford Bridge since the Brentford game. Yeah. The West Ham game, mind you, January the 31st. Yeah. 3 months ago. Was it? Yeah, 3 months ago. So you see, last one in a Premier League game at Stamford Bridge. 3 months, Honestly, man. Honestly, like it is what it is, man. So yeah, Dembele is off for PSG. So yeah, we're not being Tottenham. We are not. I ain't confident in that game. And this will be the first time on my YouTube channel that I ain't confident in the game against Tottenham. This will be my first time. The very first time. But yeah, Liverpool are definitely destroying us on Saturday. They're definitely destroying us. No doubt about that one. But yeah, we're not being Tottenham as well. Simple as that. Simple as that. Well, he's looking forward to that game, but no. Hooper and Connor did well defensively. Just is what it is, man. It's still Brighton 1, Arsenal 1. And it looks like that Man City are minutes away from winning the title because they need Arsenal to slip up. And yeah, with about 5+ minutes to go, Man City is going to finally win the title. And after Chelsea have done it 7 times in a row, it's definitely over. So yeah, Man City deserve to win it, man. But hopefully next season, Chelsea will be back to winning the title because this season we have been dropping way too many points. And yeah, man, in fact, that heavy defeat against Man City was just really awful, man. Really awful. But next year, hopefully we'll be back in the title race and hopefully win it. Cross comes in, but way too much. El Madico, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the what you call it, what the game is, El Madico. You're absolutely right there. Absolutely right. Sorry guys, I'm just having a quick look at this video. Bayern Munich look like giving up. Yeah, Bayern Munich have been very disappointing, man. Very disappointing. All right. All right, guys. Let me get back into this. Why do you think Chelsea will hire Marco Silva? I mean, it's. I mean, he's on the list, but do I see Chelsea signing him? I really do not know. Oh, Luis Diaz saved by Sadisov. Um, I don't think so. Because Chelsea are still interested in Xabi Alonso. He's like one of the big favors for the next Chelsea manager. So for me, to answer to your question, I don't think so, but we shall see what happens when the season is over. So we shall see what happens. Cheers, Elijah. Nice chat, brother. Oh, thank you so much. Big up to you, Houseway 11. It's nice to chat to you. And yeah, you guys are in the Champions League next season. So that one game a week, yeah, it's over, man. It's over. So yeah, man, it's nice chatting with you. And hopefully I get to chat to you again really soon. So big up yourself, man. And hopefully you liked and subscribed and hit the notification because there will be more watch along such as this. So yeah, make sure you guys, so yeah, make sure you do that. Oh, Sadness not again. Really good save there. Bayern Munich are having chance of the chance, but again, they're just not good enough. And again, it's Luis Diaz with a shot that punches it away. Oh, let me mute my. Oh, let me just put my camera down a bit. Okay, Michael Lise, my bad. Yeah, I'll be back in the Liverpool pumping, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just make sure you guys join me for that game on Saturday. And the fact that this is an early kickoff, it just makes it even worse. Makes it even worse that this game is on an early kickoff on a Saturday. Oh, God help me, man. But yeah, make sure you're there, bro, because I ain't confident in that game. And yeah, we're getting absolutely destroyed by Liverpool, even though Liverpool have been awful this season, you know, especially on the only slot. Anfield, the atmosphere, the way we're playing right now. Yeah, I'll be very surprised if we beat Liverpool. Very surprised because there's no chance of that happening. But yeah, make sure you guys join me on the watch along this Saturday at 12 o'clock. Since it's an early kickoff game. So yeah. Right, 20 minutes ago, man. It looks like PSG are so close to being in the final. And the way I see this right now, it looks like it's going to be a PSG versus Arsenal final in Budapest on the 30th of May, 2026, which is on a Saturday. So, yeah, unless Bayern Munich can do something the next 20 minutes or so. Kvaratskhelia, it's still Kvaratskhelia. And the shot comes in. Oh, side netting. Do a side netting. I thought it was in at first. I really thought it was in, but just hit the side netting instead of the back of the net by Due. Like I said, if that would have gone in, then that would have been definitely game over for Bayern Munich. Ben Davies. Stanisic. Harry Kane. Olise. And the shot is blocked. Yeah, Michael Olise has been absolutely shocking tonight. Just stunk up the place. But it's not just him. The whole of the attack was really poor, really poor. Again, I don't think Harry Kane had any attempts in this game. He really hasn't. Like zero attempts, like zero shots, zero attempts. Yeah, man. Joshua Kimmich, Luis Diaz. The cross comes in, but again, nobody inside the penalty box. Tar. Yeah, look at this. 14 attempts for Bayern Munich, only 4 shots on target. PSG 10 attempts, only 5 shots on target. Oh, Pacho could have been a non-goal, but he managed to keep that out to play for Bayern Munich corner. Yeah, that could have been a non-goal, but It's out of play. So good defending from Pacho. Oh, Sanisov got a hand to it because I think that could have gone all the way in there. Ben Davies, Luis Diaz. Pacho, good defensive there. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Mm. And the Bayern Munich fans not impressed. John Neves. Vitinha. Yep, 50 minutes to go. And PSG are almost there. If they score another goal, then that would have been an icing on the cake. And it's and definitely game over. Cavaskenia, shot is blocked. Doué gets there, looking for the space to shoot and puts it wide. All right, so Paris Saint-Germain are making double changes as we close, as we're about to close the game. All right, so Desiree Doué is coming off for PSG, and the saving goes, I believe, Nuno Mendes or maybe Zai Emery or something. I don't know. Okay, okay, Doué and Fabio Ruiz are off. Okay, okay, yeah, and so Doué and Fabio Ruiz are off, and Hernandez and Lucas Balaudo are both coming on. And yeah, Fabio Ruiz was really good tonight. Really good tonight. That's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich. Well, Man City women are 1 minute away from becoming WSL champions because the score is, oh, excuse me, Brighton won, Arsenal won, and does look good for Chelsea because we're still going to be in second place, even though Arsenal got 2 games in hand. So, yeah. So there we go. So after that disappointing defeat away to Lyon, Arsenal will, looks like they're going to go away to the South Coast for a draw. All right. It's Frank Kirby, Luis Diaz, Musiala, Harry Kane, still Harry Kane, Harry Kane, Joshua Kimmich, Tar, Luis Diaz, Musiala. Luis Diaz goes down. Referee doesn't give anything. Oh, he's given a handball to Luis Diaz. Wow. I need to see this one. I need to see that one. Let's have a look. Hmm. Okay, okay. I think the referee got this one correct because Louise didn't get a hand to that. All right, so here comes the former Chelsea lonely Nicholas Jackson, who's going to be replaced with Musiala. So it looks like Jack. Oh, look at this. Kvaratskhelia, can he make it 2-0? And boy, nearly made it 2-0. That was a chance for PSG to secure themselves into the Champions League final. Wow, Bayern Munich got lucky there. Very lucky. Look at this from Kvaratskhelia. Oh, I think he lost his foot in there. I think the shot was a bit poor from Kvaratskhelia. But yeah, that should have been 2-0 to PSG. Should have been 2-0. And that could have been definitely game over for Bayern Munich. All right, so the team's going to take this corner for PSG. Here we go. Jackson, please. I need this. Vitinha. Bad Paul cross. And again, and that's going to be another corner for PSG. Bit surprised by that. Way past the 6 minutes of stoppage time in the WSL. I'm pretty sure the Man City fans want the referee to blow the whistle. All right, so another corner for PSG. Arsenal women's goalkeeper is inside the penalty box. Here he comes. Harry Kane clears it. There you go. And there you go. Man City are. So yeah, Man City women are the WSL champions. So yeah, man, congratulations to them. They fully deserved it. And yeah, Chelsea's one of WSL titles is well and truly over. So yeah, man, Man City managed to win without even them playing. So yeah, congratulations to them. So Arsenal dropped points. Man City are the WSL champions, and congratulations to them. Huge congratulations to them. Wasn't Chelsea's year, so because we dropped way too many points, but hopefully next season it could all change and we can get back into the winning the title conversation. So so Man City, I finally won a WSL for the first time in over a decade, 2016, you know. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, congratulations to them. But yeah, man, but yeah, Arsenal, I mean, couldn't get themselves a result after that defeat away to Lyon a few days ago. So there you go. Right. Joshua Kimmich punched away by Sanisov. Right, 8 more minutes plus stoppage time to go. And like I said, the way I see this right now, PSG are in the final. They are in the final. So yeah. All right. Here comes Nuno Mendes. Ooh. Tried to fool Manuel Neuer, but couldn't. Every time I watch PSG, I think to myself, how on earth did we legitimately batter them in the Club World Cup less than a year ago as well? Well, the only reason why we did it is because we had a manager, yeah, who did a masterclass, yeah, on Luis Enrique, yeah. And the reason why we battered them is because his tactics was spot on, clearly worked. That is how we beat them. Yeah, that is how we did it. And like I said, if we didn't sign Enzo and Wesker, that's maybe would have not been beating PSG because of the Champions League, but that aggregate scoreline would have never been this bad under Enzo and Wesker. Never. Never. So that is how we beat them, and we battered them 3-0, and it could have been more. I remember, Liam Delap did good in the Club World Cup, could have scored 2 goals, and it could have been 5, but both of them were saved by Donnarumma, so there you go. So that is how we battered them. For another handball. Wow. PSG free kick. All right. All right. So Bayern Munich are making another change. Cool. All right, guys. Oh, now Marquinhos is going to get himself into the referee's booking. Cool. Oh, what's this? They said I've got a video for me. What's this one? Let's see who is this. Mm. Anyway, what's this one? Okay, maybe it's for. All right, let's. All right, PSG almost there, man. You can see the fans are singing and they're clapping and they're waving the white flag because they know that they are going to be in the Champions League final back to back for the first time in club's history because they've never ever done it before. So yeah, guys. So it looks like it's going to be PSG versus, or should I say, Paris Saint Germain versus Arsenal Football Club for the UEFA Champions League Final 2026 in Budapest on May the 30th, 2026, 8 o'clock kickoff here in the UK, and of course 9 o'clock kickoff in European time. So there you go. But yeah, Bayern Munich, can they grab themselves a goal? And it's blocked. Shot comes in again and it's blocked again. Luis Diaz and Bayern Munich fans wanted something that the referee, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Cavaschania. Here they come, and it's saved by Manuel Neuer. And that is going to be a corner to PSG. Cavaschania is going to leave that one out. Oh, yeah, João Neves. Yeah, with that chance. Let's have a look. Now, was there anything? Nah, come on. Nah, never penalty. Oh, Jesus. You definitely do not want to see this. Bayern Munich fans just throwing bottles at the opposition players. Not good enough. Zaire Moué. Okay, it was the Zaire chance, mind you. Vitinha. And oof, I mean Bacola, sorry. Michael Elise. Cross comes in, headed away by Nuno Mendes. Sorry, by Zaire. Michael Elise. Jackson. Poor man, poor of course from Jackson. Really poor. Oh wow. Luis Enrique is just on his knee. Well, not on his knees, but just bending down because he's a bit nervous. But I mean, depends on how many minutes of stoppage time we're gonna get. Then cool. But yeah, Luis Enrique, man, one of the best managers in the world right now. Like he's just he knows what he's doing. He knows how to win. You know, he's tactical masterclass, and yeah, man, it is what it is. All right, let's see how many minutes of stoppage time we got. 5 minutes. Well, Bayern Munich have got 5 minutes to. So yeah, Bayern Munich have got 5 minutes to score at least 2 goals. Otherwise, they will be out, and PSG will be in the final of the Champions League once again. Oh, I forgot to put final. One sec. And the noise you will hear is definitely the PSG fans. Luis Diaz and Jackson and no, silence it off. PSG 2 years in a row. Yeah, PSG are one of the best teams in the world right now. They really are. They really are. And we've got a manager and a sport director that knows how to sign some, world class players, and you will see. You will see. So there you go. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz still looking for the shoe, and again, that is poor from Diaz. Should have, yeah. Luis Diaz should have taken a shot rather than just passing it to his teammate. Really poor from Luis Diaz, man. Really poor. The cross comes in. Again, poor. So Barcola puts out of play. Carl, what can he do? Can't do anything. Luis Diaz. Still Luis Diaz, but he loses the ball again. He fouled. Luis Diaz fouls Kvaratskhelia, and you can see the PSG bench celebrating. Wow. I'll tell you what, in terms of who my man of the match is, it's got to be Kvaratskhelia because, yes, he may not score tonight, but like he got an assist from Dembele's goal. Like he keeps on getting fouls. Like could have scored maybe 1 or 2 goals tonight. So yeah, Kvaratskhelia for me, man of the match. Man of the match. He was superb tonight. Really superb. So yeah, big up to him, man. That is a proper left winger there. Proper left winger. So yeah, that's who my man of the match is, Kvaratskhelia. So yeah, 1.5 minutes to go, people. 1.5 minute. Michael Olise. Nicholas Davis. Harry Kane. Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa. Is it too little too late? Is it too little too late? Harry Kane scores. It is Bayern Munich 1, Paris Saint-Germain 1, and it's 6-5 on aggregate to Paris Saint-Germain. Well, well, well. It took a long time, but Bayern Munich have scored. And unless they can find a goal really quickly, I think it might be a bit too little too late. But Harry Kane scores, and it puts Bayern Munich, you know, of any chance of having hope. If the aggregate scoreline was a bit, if there was more, if the aggregate, if the stoppage time was a bit more than 5 minutes, then cool. Oh, look at Dembele. They look a bit nervous now. Look a bit nervous, but we'll see, man. Bayern Munich have really got to find another goal, and very fast. Very fast. All right, let me go and change it now. But yeah, even though Harry Kane scored, just wasn't that good. Bayern Munich, we're way past the 5th minute. They need to go out really, really quickly. Bayern Munich have to go long, man. They have to go long. Okay, I thought I heard a whistle there. Olise. And boy, that is not enough, man. It's a PSG forward, and the way I see this right now is going to be over for Bayern Munich. Oh, now there's a problem. Marquinhos is down. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I can't believe it took Bayern Munich in the 93rd minute to get a goal. Good finish from Kane, but for me, I think it might be too little too late. Too little too late. And we were way past the 5th minute or stoppage time. All right. All right. Carl. The shot is blocked. That is it. It's game over. And for the first time in their club's history, Paris Saint-Germain are going to be in the Champions League final in back-to-back seasons. And they are looking to retain the trophy after they beat Inter Milan 5-0 last season at the same ground, which is the Allianz Arena. So they beat Inter Milan for the Champions League final in Allianz Arena. And now today, they have beaten Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich's chances of winning the quadruple is over. So they're not going to be in the Champions League final for the first time in 2020. But victory belongs to Luis Enrique. He's one of the best managers in the world. Paris Saint-Germain are the best team in the world. And they'll be facing Arsenal for the Champions League final in 2026 in Budapest. So these two clubs faced each other last season. And of course, Arsenal did beat them in the group stage, but they lost to them in the semi-final. And now these two will be facing each other in Budapest in Hungary on May the 30th for the Champions League final in 2026. So there we go. So yeah, it finishes 1-1 on the night, 6-5 to PSG. They've won on aggregate, and yeah, they deserved it, man. They deserved it. Yes, they conceded, but they just realized is that if they scored an early goal and they just sat back, allowed Bayern Munich to get to the ball, and let's see if they did anything. And Bayern Munich did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yes, Harry Kane scored tonight, but what did he do throughout the game? Like, he didn't have any shot. he just did absolutely nothing. So for me, it's good that Harry Kane got a goal, but he did absolutely nothing. So I'm not even going to rate him. I really isn't. Like the whole of Bayern Munich's attack was poor. Michael Lise, Musiala, Luis Diaz, all of them were really poor tonight. Really, really poor. In terms of PSG's attack, I think it's only Kvaratskhelia that's the only player that looked threatening. Dembele not so much, Delway not so much. So yeah, it's only Kvaratskhelia for me who's my man of the match. But PSG's defense worked their socks off, all of them, including the goalkeeper, the midfield, Boston midfield, Joe Neves, Patinia, Faber Ruiz, all of them was superb. All of them. Pacho, Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes locking off Michael Lise, Zaire Emery locking off Luis Diaz. Like PSG deserved it, man. They deserved it. And again, PSG, yeah, last season didn't make it to the top 8, but they've won the Champions League. This season they've done the same thing. They weren't finishing in the top 8, but they're in the Champions League final. Like maybe finishing the top 8 might not be such a good thing. It may be. It may isn't. So it looks like PSG will be saying to themselves, you know what? We may not finish in the top 8, but we have a good chance of being in the of winning the Champions League. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. May the 30th, PSG versus Arsenal. Let's see, man. Could PSG win their second Champions League trophy, or could Arsenal finally win their Champions League for the first time in their club's history? We shall wait and see. But yeah, man, Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich have been disappointing, but for PSG, they deserve to be in the final. Absolutely deserved. And the fact and look at PSG's one road to the final. In the round of 16, they beat Chelsea. In the quarterfinal, they've beaten the 15-time Champions League winners, Real Madrid, both home and away. No, sorry. No, actually, no. Mind you, no, they beat Chelsea. Then they beat Liverpool, who won the Champions League 6 times, yeah, both home and away. And then they beat Bayern Munich, who the German champions, on aggregate. So their path was harder than Arsenal because Arsenal faced off Leverkusen, then they faced Sporting Lisbon, then they faced Atletico Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain had a tougher one than Arsenal, and they're in the final. Like for me, yeah, I'm gonna be supporting PSG because I do not want Arsenal to win the Champions League. I just don't. Yeah. And listen, I don't PSG to win the Champions League because they will match Chelsea's Champions League. But for me, I'll honestly rather have PSG than Arsenal winning it. That is it. That is it. So there you go. But yeah, man. Highlight. I think Arsenal PSG will play in the final. They've already have, mate. They've already have. It is confirmed. As you sorry about that, guys. My mic got disconnected. But yeah, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, Bayern Munich won, PSG won 6-5 on aggregate to Paris Saint-Germain, which they've won. And yeah, man, May the 30th, Budapest in Hungary for the Champions League final. Looking forward to it, man. Really looking forward to it. Big up to you, Kim Brian, as well. Big up to you guys. And there you go. But yeah, people, that is it. The semi-finals have done. Arsenal beat Atletico Madrid 2-1 on aggregate. PSG beating Bayern Munich 6-5 on aggregate. And yeah, we'll see, man. So tomorrow we've got the Europa League semi-finals to come and the Conference League finals to come. So whoever will be in those finals, we shall see. So there we go. So yeah, tomorrow's Europa League and the Conference League semi-finals for the second leg is this. So let me just quickly read it out for you guys, and then before I end the stream. So for the Europa League semi-final second leg, we got Nottingham Forest leading 1-0 on aggregate against Aston Villa, and that game will be at Villa Park tomorrow. So let's see what Villa can do. And SC Braga is leading Freiburg by 2-1 on aggregate. So let's see what Freiburg can do at their place tomorrow. And in terms of the Conference League, in terms of the Conference League, Crystal Palace lead 3-1 on aggregate against Shakhtar Donetsk, and they could definitely be in the final because their game is at home tomorrow. So there we go. In terms of and another semi-final tomorrow, Rayo Vallecano lead 1-0 against Strasbourg, and so ain't over. Strasbourg are home, so let's see what they can do in their game tomorrow. So that's the semi-finals for the Europa League and the Conference League. So let's see which of these teams will be in the Europa League final, or so yeah, let's see which teams will be in the Europa League final on May the 20th, and let's see which two teams will be in the Conference League final on May the 27th. So there we go, man. There we go. Keep it up, Elijah. Thank you so much, Roosebuzz07. But yeah, guys, that is it for me. Listen, this game may not be enjoyable to watch, but there's only one team who deserves to be in the final, and that is PSG. Luis Enrique outclassed Vincent Company, and yeah, for the first time in their club's history, they're in back-to-back finals. So they're looking to win it back-to-back, which they've never done in the club's history. So Luis Enrique versus Mikel Arteta, boy, it's going to be some really tactical game, that is. So we see what happens on May the 30th. But guys, I want to big up all of you that joined me on the stream, including people that are new here. Big up to Bausha Winshaw, big up to Ross Sport, big up to Houseway11, who is a Man United fan. Anybody else? And oh yeah, big up to Kim Bryan as well, who is a regular on my channel. And yeah, just big up to you guys. Do make sure you guys like, subscribe, and yeah, and make sure you check out my video tomorrow, where I'm going to be, on Friday, I'm going to be doing the Premier predictions for game week number 36, I believe. Is it 36? Let me have a look. Let me see. Game week number 36. So make sure you guys check out my video, which is coming up on Friday. So do check it out. But people, thank you guys so much for watching. It's your boy Elijah here. Make sure you guys do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And yeah, man, 2026 Champions League final in Budapest, Hungary, PSG versus Arsenal. We will be there, man. We will be there. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Take care, and I'm out of here, people. Goodbye, God bless, and yeah, man, I'm out of here. Peace.